Imagine the scenario where one of the most influential figures in the criminal underworld finds himself at the mercy of the law. This individual possessed wealth, control over people and territory, and lived a lavish lifestyle. But all these privileges came with a cost. In a sudden twist of fate, his world turned upside down overnight. Now, a sense of fear looms among other formidable criminals, prompting the question, what events transpired to instill such trepidation in their minds? He once held the pivotal role as the main supplier for the infamous Camorra gang and had earned a spot on Italy's most wanted list. Renowned as one of the leaders of the European super cartel, he collaborated with some of the most influential drug lords globally. However, Raphael Imperiale's illustrious career met its conclusion in 2021. Now, the upper echelons of the illicit drug market are apprehensive, fearing that he might divulge crucial information. This European super cartel is widely considered one of the largest drug cartels globally, maintaining a near monopoly on the Peruvian cocaine trade. Allegedly overseeing a significant portion, approximately a third, of the entire narcotics trade in Europe, the European super cartel operated with a unique strategy. Each key member held autonomy over their individual plans and dealings on the ground. Through collaborative efforts, they effectively covered a vast market, strategically managing higher import quantities at lower costs. Leveraging his family's beverage company, Raphael Imperiale was well versed in the policy of broad distribution. Imperiale played a crucial role in gathering and transporting the funds necessary to cover the costs of acquiring cocaine in South America. Additionally, he boasted a substantial logistical network for the efficient transportation of narcotics within Europe. Daniel Kinahan boasted an extensive banking network with key connections for capital investment. His influence extended to those who controlled access to the vital ports, especially in Europe. Notably, Ridwan Taghi held a prominent position in this regard, and to a lesser extent, Edin Gakanin. However, the inevitable unraveling of the cartel leaders began in 2019. First, Ridwan Taghi was apprehended, followed closely by the arrest of Ricardo Riquelme Vega, also known as El Rico. Subsequently, Raphael Imperiale found himself in custody, and in a move that sent shockwaves through the underworld, he made a decision that shook its foundations. Before delving into the intriguing tale, let's meet Raphael Imperiale, the Italian supercrime boss. Hailing from a family deeply rooted in business, Raphaele was born in Castellammare di Stabia, a town nestled at the base of Mount Vesuvius with a rich industrial history. His father, a prosperous and well-known businessman, played a pivotal role in shaping the town, even having a part named after him. Serving as the general building contractor, he expanded their ventures into the catering and distribution industries. Notably, he supported Raphael's older brother financially, enabling him to open 2 locations in Amsterdam. Additionally, their father had a stake in the local football team, aligning himself with the top clan leader in Castellammare. Despite never facing accusations of illegal activities himself, Raphael Imperiale found himself in close association with criminal figures. He attributed his passionate drive to his father's influence. During his teenage years, Raphael became the target of an attempted kidnapping. The motive behind the incident remained unclear, whether it was an act of retaliation or driven by ransom demands. Fortunately, he managed to escape, but the experience left an indelible mark on him, fostering an obsession with security. Following his father's passing in 1996, Raphael took charge of the 2 Dutch venues at a remarkably young age. Raphael Imperiale's journey took a significant turn with the Rockland coffee shop in Amsterdam. This marked the beginning of his foray into the world of large-scale cocaine trafficking, partnering with Dutch drug trafficker Rick van der Bunt. Unfortunately, van der Bunt met a violent end in Madrid in 2008. Raphael's involvement extended to supplying one of the 2 factions within the Camorra conflict in Secondigliano. While not a formal member of the Camorra clan, he functioned more like a broker, dealing with the Camorra organization. He forged connections with key figures such as Elio Amato, brother of Raphael Amato, a prominent heroin dealer in the Di Lauro clan during the 1990s. His network expanded to include Antonio Orefic from the Moccia clan. During this period, Imperiale accumulated millions of euros, rising to the position of the Di Lauro organization's representative. In this role, he directly engaged with drug traffickers in Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, solidifying his presence in the intricate web of international drug trade. Raphael Imperiale initially operated as the sole supplier for his family in Secondigliano, a renowned hub for Italy's affluent drug market. However, he didn't confine his influence to a singular territory. Expanding strategically, he reached out to other groups across the country, notably in Milan. Distinctively outside the realm of organized crime, Imperiale established a lasting alliance. This alliance extended to include prominent 'Ndrangheta families, leveraging their significant connections at the port of Gioia Tauro in the Calabria region, an influential hub among Mediterranean container terminals. In 2016, Raphael Imperiale captured international attention when two stolen Van Gogh paintings, namely Congregation Leaving the Reformed Church in Nuenen and View of the Sea at Scheveningen, were recovered from one of his villas in Castellammare di Stabia. This discovery occurred after he fled an Italian arrest warrant. The paintings had been stolen from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam in 2002, a case that had gained global notoriety, particularly when links to the Neapolitan Mafia emerged. Following these events, Imperiale relocated to Dubai, where he established a base for brokering shipments from South America through key ports like Rotterdam and Gioia Tauro. Over time, his focus shifted from direct involvement in the drug trade to money movement. Fluent in 5 languages, he cultivated close ties not only with the Italian Mafia, but also with crime groups in Ireland, the UK, Holland, and South America. Handling substantial amounts of cash across continents demanded a robust financial network, and Imperiale was one of the few in the West capable of facilitating transactions involving tens of millions in cash. Currently, this activity is predominantly monopolized by a Chinese organization. Nonetheless, their capacity is limited to providing sums of less than 2 or 3 million. In contrast, Imperiale and his associates emerged as major players capable of handling more substantial amounts. Raphael transitioned into a financial specialist, conducting operations from Dubai, which eventually served as his headquarters, akin to Daniel Kinahan's setup. The revelation of the super cartel occurred during Raphael's opulent wedding at the Burj Al Arab Hotel in 2017, where all key members were in attendance. Investigations into Imperiale's financial activities unveiled a lavish lifestyle, with claims that he spent a staggering €400,000 monthly in Dubai to sustain his extravagant way of life. Even after his arrest, authorities discovered that he had spent €7 million in just 3 months while on the run, with the majority of expenses being categorized as personal. After 5 years on the run, his arrest in Dubai unfolded as a result of the UAE striking a deal with Italy to extradite fugitives. In August 2021, police raided Raphael's villa while he was enjoying time in the pool with his wife and kids. Raphael Imperiale found himself among the 36 individuals apprehended during a Europol operation. Following Italy's successful extradition request, he took a surprising turn by prioritizing his own interests. In a move considered unthinkable in criminal circles, he became a pentito, an individual agreeing to testify against his fellow mafia members. Raphael explicitly expressed his intent to confess his crimes, offering to divulge everything he knew about the global drug trade. The potential implications of such revelations are substantial, particularly for figures like Daniel Kinahan. Though only a few reports containing Imperiale's statements have been made public by Italian authorities, they primarily focus on his connections with the Campania and Camorra clans. This, however, does not rule out the possibility that he has shared insights on other subjects. As it stands, it appears that his testimony has thus far corroborated the findings uncovered by Italian investigators. As of now, Raphael Imperiale hasn't delved into discussions about topics like money laundering networks or his connections with other crime bosses. Given his current incarceration, these matters often take time to unfold. However, he possesses the potential to provide highly incriminating information about the Kinahans, which could have significant implications both in Ireland and internationally. If he chooses to disclose such information, it could mark the end for the Kinahans, leading to concrete criminal charges. The anticipation surrounding how Imperiale's revelations might shake the criminal landscape is palpable. While some individuals have learned the importance of discretion, others may resort to divulging secrets in an attempt to secure their freedom. Yet the question remains, will such disclosures truly benefit them? The world they inhabit is no stranger to the consequences of betrayal, and only time will unravel the full extent of the impact of these unfolding events. That is our video for today. Like, subscribe, and comment to support for more content. Thanks for watching.